The world today is caught in the grip of a trade war. Nations stand divided, locked in a cycle of tariffs led by America.
But now it's our turn to do the ripping.
The once steady flow of global trade now trembles under its greatest turmoil. Yet, in this time of uncertainty, a voice of clarity and vision rises above the noise. That voice is Mr. J.K. Arora, India's legend in the steel industry and the visionary founder of Tradologie.com, a global agro-trade platform. A platform that has already facilitated more than $8 billion of international agro-trade. And today, it stands as a lifeline for millions of traders across the world. To see the depth of Mr. Arora's foresight, let us step back to 2023. At the Consulate General of India in Dubai, he first spoke of a bold idea, the idea of a common trading currency.
So Western people were very smart. And of course, Middle East was very smart. They isolated themselves from the currency fluctuations. And the dollar was known as petrodollar. So today, any uncertainty in global market does not affect the United Arab Emirates because they are protected. They have a fixed transaction rate. They have fixed currency rate.
Few could have imagined that his words would echo so soon.
From IOD's platform, I suggested in UAE, in Dubai, the people who were present there, it was well taken by Government of India as well as UAE, and they had a MOU signed very recently with our Honorable Prime Minister to trade in local currency.
In the landmark MOU signed between India and the UAE for a common trading currency. But Mr. Arora did not stop there. He carried his vision to the House of Lords in London, reminding the world that a common currency is not a dream. It is the need of our era.
You see last 2 decades, where Dubai was, where it is today. What they did, yes, they infused capital, part one, and they give security to the trade and industry from the fluctuation of currency. No turmoil in any kind of geopolitical situation affects Dubai traders because their currency rate is fixed. I understand there are many players, financial players, global funds who are exploiting because of the arbitrage business on currency, but I don't think in this kind of a crisis situation when everybody is with his crossed fingers that what will happen next, as Mr. Moreland said, that last year was the worst year when the bonds and the stock both fell. This is something which is so universal that both countries can provide at least 10% cheaper material by signing some agreement between them that we will trade in local currency or there will be fixed rate regime. It won't hurt them. We have to create new brokes. We can see as a barter trade which country is exporting to UK, which country is importing from it. 2, 3, 4 countries. If we take them together like a club or a group, the entire balance of payment issue can be resolved. And everybody will be gaining out. In this currency fluctuation, no one earns. No government earns ever. Only arbitragers or players in the financial markets, I'm sorry to say, they are.
Slowly, his message began to spread. What was once a single voice soon found its place in global conversations as BRICS nations themselves started exploring the possibility of a shared currency. And now, in 2025, this very discussion has grown so powerful that it sends shockwaves to Washington, reaching even the desk of President Donald Trump.
If we lost the dollar as the world currency, I think that would be the equivalent of losing a war.
At the same time, India's purchase of Russian oil in alternate currencies has added fuel to the fire, posing a direct challenge to the long reign of the petrodollar. Mr. Arora's platform, Tradologie.com, is not just transforming the highly monopolized and fragmented global agro-trade, but his individual voice is echoing the currency revolutions across the borders. And that's Mr. J.K. Arora, a founder, thinker, and a subtle policy influencer.